Hello everyone, welcome back to the Lord of the Rings Online SLOTRO edition. This is Gnarlrynae here. Say hello to everyone, Gnarlrynae. Good girl. We left off here at Thrassy's Lounge, right over here talking to Langlis. When we were last on, we were over here in the Rath Teraig, just south of Gondomar. We were working from the north barricade here, clearing some of the areas around it. We killed a name signature goblin down here in the lower left corner along the path to the Grey Havens. And basically just cleared up some spiders and goblins. Sorry, hit the wrong button there. Clearing up some spiders and goblins and all, so that the path would be a little bit easier to get down there. Came back here to Langlis, and he's saying we need to assail the camp of Skorgrim that is in there.
What do you need?
It is time. The combined armies of the dwarves and the elves have already begun their assault on the cleft of Rath Teraig. Everthal awaits you within the valley. We must go. So we are going to travel with Langlis and Everthal. Remember the elf that we started trying to rescue 30-something episodes ago, to prevent the war between the dwarves and the elves. And instead of starting a war, the goblins and the Dourhands have managed to unite both races into a solid force against them. So we're going to talk to Langlis. I know this is going to be a instance here, the assault on Rath Teraig, and we may see an old friend while we're in there as well. So let us go ahead. Old friend of Gnarlo's anyway. I don't think we've met them yet, but I think we'll meet them on this particular journey, if I remember correct. Let's go ahead and talk to Langlis.
Greetings.
And we will travel now.
The combined forces of Lord Dwalin of Thorin's Hall and Duran Gur Whitethorn of Dweland prepare to march upon the goblin army of Rath Teraig.
Let us go ahead and bring up Bobo. There we go. We are set and ready to go here. All right, the assault on Rath Teraig. Here's Everthal. You see, we are pretty deep into the particular area here, working our way up. Yeah, working our way up into this area. Once again, up into the area, apparently, of the Grey Havens here. Let's talk to, well, not the Grey Havens, but the path to which. Let us talk to Everthal here. I am ready, Gnarlrynae. We will find Skorgrim Dourhand and drive the fell creature not only from Rath Teraig, but from Ered Luin itself. This way. Come along, Bobo. Let's go and protect the elf again. I tell you, 30-something episodes, and all we have been doing is either trying to find your butt or protect it. Everthal, I was starting to think that you were going to leave all the goblins to me. Not at all, my friend, but look to your axe, for we have quests. There we go. Nice to be able to have Bobo jump in there and start helping out, isn't it? Nice, all right. Take care, Everthal. We will have many tales to tell when this is over. I am sure we will, my friend. Elf champions and a Longbeard guardians. A fine hit. Your axe may yet see service once I have run out of arrows. They are preparing a fresh attack. Be ready. We stand with you, Gaelthan. Where is their main force? Who knows? Who knows? Apparently not interested in taking on us. Where did our little dwarf friend go? I'm gonna try and use my staff as much as possible. See if I can get a good number of staff hits here. Alright, aid Everthal. There we go. Matthew Starthound is in trouble. We need your aid. Lead the way, Master Dwarf, and we will follow. Love these evil totems and all about the way. The goblins are regrouping. Hold them off and I will call out their positions. More goblins to the left. Yeah, like that really needs to be said, seeing as they just come charging in on us. Do you smell something? Sappers! Yeah, let's get out of the fire there. Alright, Matthew, where are the rest of our, Something going to attack us. Something hum. Yo, it was! Yes. Take him out, Bobo. Well done. Oh, well done. Apparently he thought so too. I have returned with reinforcements, Matthew. The day is not won yet, though. There are more goblins ahead. You should rest a moment, though, before pressing ahead. I think you are right. Let us rest a while. I said, there you go. This is back in the time when, at this point, you would now have a chance to run around and loot your bodies, as we've said back when we were over at the Grimwater, and plus to heal up and all and regroup. But no longer need to do that. We now heal up fast enough, and they all die fast enough that that's not an issue. And looting the bodies is not something we have to do anymore either. So let's go ahead and continue.
Stay a moment.
I feel rested enough to continue. Let us continue our search for Skorgrim Dourhands. Wait, something is not right here. Goblins! On the cliff above! Get rid of those goblin spearsmen, or we are done for! I guess we're going to follow Eberthal, since that has been our mission, you know, to protect him. On up the hill. All those stingers. Let's go ahead and hit them with this. Let's do a lightning strike on them as well. There we go. This dude, hit him with a stick. Where are you going, Eberthal? Good God Almighty. Yeah, there's not enough down here for you to attack, huh? You got to go up there and get into the middle of fire, do you? Can we get out of the fire? Come on. Let's see if we use our area effect there. See if that has any effect on trying to make them attack me a little bit more. Draw them all on. There you go, Bobo. Just reaches over and pop. Ah, completed Enmity of the Goblins, huh? Well done. We will have to take a look at that. I'm sure that is one of the many deeds we're doing. Eberthal, the goblins have captured a woman. Your father led some elves and dwarves to rescue Sara Oakheart. He never returned. My father is strong. Do not fear for him. Let us rest a moment before we proceed. Another opportunity to go and loot the bodies. Another opportunity to heal up. Everybody's looking good. You heard the name Sara Oakheart there. As the elves, as the goblins and the longbeards here, the Dourhands here, have captured Sara Oakheart, and we must rescue her. Oh, any of y'all that have been watching Gnarlo's adventures know that this is the beginning of a long and strange trip.
The shadow must fall.
I am ready to move on, Gnarlrynae. We must find and rescue this Sara Oakheart. Once she is safe, we can continue our search for Skorgrim. Perhaps we will find my father up ahead and can lend him our aid, though I'm sure he has little need of our blades. Let us go. I would really like to see the Grey Haven someday. I know coming up is Mordor. It's going to be an actual purchasable expansion. The first one that they've had since which one? Rohan, maybe. I think Rohan might have been the last one that you actually had to buy. And it would be quite interesting to see how they do that now. Come on. There you go. Get down here, Bobo. Okay. But yeah, I would like to see that. There she is. Quickly, we must save her. Oh, if we had only known back then. It's not like any of these people, as you know the story. I'm sure anyone watching this.
Thank you, dear. I feel sure we will meet my hand at the end of those awful goblins.
You're most welcome. You should leave this place at once. And there she runs off. Now, Gnarlrynae, let us find Skorgrim and finish this. Father! Avathal, stay back, it's a trap! Carnivore, huh? Hold, my friends. Here comes the evil dwarf himself. This has been an amusing exercise, but now it is over. Ered Luin is weak, and that is enough. I have business now in Breland. War is coming, and soon all of Middle-earth shall burn. You are defeated, Skorgrim. The dwarves and the elves stand against you. Now you can kill them. Our fight is not yet at its end. There we go. Our fight is not yet at its end. Alright already. You could just say, here comes some more. Is our fight at its end yet? No, of course not. Father, how badly are you hurt? Do not worry about me, my son. I fear for the lands to the south. Okay, is that all of it? I think that's all of it. Let's see here. Talk to Avathal. Skorgrim has escaped Gnarlrynae, but I think Ered Luin will be safe from him from now, at least for a time. For that, I feel the combined assault of dwarves and elves was a success. It will be a long while before we know the full cost of our actions here. Many good people have fallen in Rath Teraig this day. I will tend to my father's wounds, and then together we can report to Langlis and tell him what has happened here today. Alright, let's see if we get a movie cutscene. Nope, assault on Rath Teraig. We've completed the instance. We should return now to Langlis.
Saruman's treachery has delayed me too long. I can only hope that Frodo and Sam have left the Shire. Without my aid, their road will be a perilous one. Frodo must rely upon the Rangers and your prowess to see him to the end.
Very good. I felt that we should have a cutscene coming up there. Very nice indeed. Okay, you have unlocked the movie The Hobbits Leave the Shire. Fantastic. Let us talk to Langlis. I think we are completing the prologue here, and we're going to move into Book 1, Chapter 1. About
what can
time.
I do for you?
Told you. There's a reason this is called SLOTRO. Many good dwarves and elves perished at Rath Teraig, Gnarlrynae, and though Skorgrim was not defeated, he has fled, and his threat has abated for now. I am worried about the lands to the south. If Skorgrim was able to cause so much harm in Ered Luin, he can surely cause as much or more in Breland or the Lone Lands. I fear that we have not seen the last of Skorgrim Dourhand. We must send word to my captain. He will know what to do. But you must leave right away, Gnarlrynae. Are you prepared? Okay, let us choose one. Smith Legar, 92 armor versus our 30 armor. Oh yeah, that's a much better one. We cannot use that. We cannot use this. We cannot use the Bane. I think I used... wanting to say I used Skorgrim's Scourge for quite a while on my dwarf when he ran through this. Let's see, wrist item, +5 agility. I think we are going to go with the pants, the Smith Legar, because it gives us the +5 will, but it triples our armor. And since we are not actually going to be using any of the Matham stuff coming on here, the Hobbit presents, we better
Might I take a moment of your time?
use what we can use. Prologue, the one called Strider. Come here, Gnarlrynae, and listen well. My captain, a ranger they call Strider, must be notified of the threat posed by Skorgrim. Ashamed you can't stay to enjoy our victory. Travel far to the east to a place that men call Breetown. There you should seek out Barlaman Butterbur. He's the owner of a tavern called the Prancing Pony, where Strider has lodged in the past. If Strider is there, Barlaman can help you find him. If not, you can bed down for the night and you can continue to search in the morn. It is a long journey to Breland, Gnarlrynae. Do not tarry, for Skorgrim is on the march. So talk to Barlaman Butterbur, and we will get Butterbur's mantle, which is going to be an upgrade to our cloak as well. Okay, fantastic. First, let's take this and this. Whoops. And let's see, where are the pants that we were just given? The pants, the pants, the pants. There they are. Yes. Let us trade those out. Ooh, fancy. Fancy, fancy. Okay, and definitely increased our armor quite a bit. All right, very nice. So that, I believe, is where we are going to end this here. And so at this point, we will consider where we are going to go, how we are going to go there next. I don't know if I'm going to run all the way to Breland, or if we will take the stables all the way to Breland. So while we try and think about that, we will thank you for coming along. Hope you've enjoyed it. And I've also got to think about the fact that, once again, we want to finish up a lot of these deeds here. So let's look at the deed here, the Enmity of the Goblins. The goblins were created by Morgoth long ago as captive elves were twisted. We did all that. Enmity of the Goblins. Okay, this deed has been completed 50 of 50. And we got the ability Sylvan Shadows. Okay, we need to get that trained up. Indeed. Why don't we go ahead and do that now? Let's see, is that under traits? Is that where I find that? Normally. In fact, nope, we're going to wait. We're going to go to a bard. So that will answer part of the question. That will answer part of it, won't it? We are going to take the ride here. I am going to take the stable master down to Dualon. And we will see you when we get down to Dualon. So I will see you there. We took the stable to Dualon, and then we took the stable ride from there to Kellendim here. Back to the home starting land of the elves here, because we are looking for that thing you see right there, that little guitar. The little guitar, the lute emblem. String instrument emblem, whatever you want to call it. We'll call it a guitar. But the lute, mandolin, whatever it is, we are going to go up to it because that is the emblem of a bard. And part of SLOTRO here is doing it like you did it in the old days. The fact that you had to go in and, you know, one of the reasons why we haven't got a horse yet, paid to get a horse yet, is because in the original game you weren't able to get a horse until you were like level 30 or 35 or something like that. So we are waiting for that. We're waiting to at least get to the level 20 that it requires now. But we're looking for a bard, because even though now, excuse me for a moment, you go into your traits menu here, which is 7, and you can set your various traits and all that way, your virtues and all. You used to have to do it at a bard. so we're done exactly that. We have traveled here to the Bard to talk to them. We're at least going to have to make sure we have to come to a Bard in order to do it. See, now all you do is buy stuff. You see all the various musical instruments and stuff is all the Bard does now. But it used to be, this is where you clicked on it and you got the panel right here to show your various traits and your class trees and how you... we haven't actually... No, have we gotten any actual... 4 points. We need to take care of this too, don't we? So we'll take care of that while we're at it too. But especially this, Sylvan Shadows. As you see, you've got all these race bonuses that we have not earned yet. As you go along, the power of the Eldar, as you complete different areas and complete different levels. But here's the first one, the Sylvan Shadows. And this is the one we're going to slot in right here. Used to cost money to do that as well. It did indeed. It does not look like it does now, but yeah, once upon a time it cost money in order to do that. As you see, racial equipped, you have the natural ability to move about unseen, although there's a chance of enemies to detect you. It has a cooldown of 30 minutes. Costs 184 power, so that should appear down here. Is this the one? Yes, there it is, Sylvan Shadows. So we're going to remember that is right there. In fact, I think I am going to move it over here and swap places with my bears for the moment. There we go, Light of Hope. Swap places with the bears so I can get get my stealth where I'm used to having it on my burglar. All right, there you go. Any kind of virtue traits. It looks like, oh, we've actually gotten a couple of virtues now, don't we? Which ones do we have? We'll slot those in. We have Patience, which gives us 8 in-combat power regen, some resistance, some physical. Charity, which gives us resistance and non-combat power regen. Some more non-combat power regen. I like the combat power regen. We're definitely going to put that in there. These, once again, this is probably not the most min-maxed way of doing this, but at the moment, I don't have to worry about which is the most appropriate for my class and my race, because we've earned 3 virtues and we've only got 3 slots at the moment. The next one will open up at level 17. Our next racial slot will open up at level 19. And then we've got the points to put into our tree, don't we? Wow. All right, next time, it's gone on for a bit, so next time we'll talk to the Bard here. We will figure out which of our 2 trees, 2 class paths we want to go down. And I'll do a little research on that, and we will spend our points. So there you are. We will see you again. A little bit of a added epilogue to what we originally we're going to do here. So I'm going to think about how to spend my points, and I'm going to think about where we go next, because one of the things, as I said, we also want to do is finish up the deeds. See, we've got a number of deeds that are still here as well. I don't want class, race, and social. I want this one. And I want, where's the one for the Ered Luin? There we go. You see, we've still got to find one of the elf ruins. We've still got to find 3 of the dwarf areas. 2 places in the Rath Teraig, scouting the Dourhands, one of the Dourhands, 3 deeds. So as you see, and a good number of slayers, Brigand Slayer, Hindraval Slayer, Spider Slayer, all these for defeating these Slayer deeds. So we were going to do that as well. As I said, I want to make sure we complete each area. I'm not going to show you at least the Slayer deeds. I will not be showing you on camera. I'll show you as we start it, and then I will show you as I'm finishing up and completing the last kill, that sort of thing. So won't make you watch me kill 60 wolves and that sort of thing. All right, once again, hope you've enjoyed it. Thanks for coming along, and probably at that point we will travel on to the prologue. So we got maybe one more episode where I'll run around and try to get rid of a bunch of these deeds here and finish off the Ered Luin once and for all. We'll start leveling up again as well. As you see here, the prologue. Which one is this? What level is this? Level 15. So I'll start going on up. I will level up to level 15 next time. Put myself on hold once I get up right to the end of level 15 once more. And then we will see where we progress. So thanks for coming along, and we'll see you then. Bye-bye. Boy, this video's had more endings than the Return of the King did.